Zacchaeus comes down the tree. If you don't come down now, it's too late. Invite him to your house. You only have a moment. If you don't do it now, it will not work. You pray for things, God answers in moments. God will give you a moment. My wife got this person. But she will find the expiration date on a glass of water. And if she finds the date on the glass of water, she will stop me in the middle of the drink. You can't drink that, it's expired. I already drink half of it. And I don't feel like I'm dying. I love you. I didn't know medicine had expiration dates on it. You can't use that aspirin. I mean, don't take back the expiration date has expired. If you can check green beans, how much time you have? Stop making excuses and doing busy work to get something done and maximize your moment. One moment can change your marriage. One moment can change your job. One moment change the rest of your life. One moment can determine whether you survive AI or get crushed by it. One moment you have a moment to make a move. Not think about it. Not I'm going to do something about it. I'm fixing to. It's going to expire while you complain about how hard it is and how tired you are and how unfair it is. You think I'm standing here because I'm not tired? What does that have to do? This is my job. And I got one moment to do. And I didn't ask myself how I felt about it. I stood up here because this is my moment and this is my time to shine. And I don't care who came before me and I don't care who came after me. Nobody beat me but me. And I can really beat me. I can beat me better than anybody else. I'm not intimidated by anything or anyone because this is my moment. And I'm telling you because I'm afraid, Timothy, you about to miss your moment. You about to miss your moment. Slap your neighbor and say, wake up! Are you hearing what I'm saying? I'm going to quickly. There's a difference between weather and seasons. I'm thinking of you all told Timothy to come before winter. Winter is not weather. Winter is a season. We confuse seasons with weather.
Wow.
We faint over weather as if it were seasons. This is what you can't prove global by weather. Weather isolated unto itself is not global warming. It's just weather. Sometimes it's going to rain in the winter. Sometimes it's going to snow in the spring. But there's a difference between weather and season. Just because you're in a hard place and an unexpected storm broke out over the Sea of Galilee doesn't mean you're in a season. It just means you got that way.
Powerful.
But you will make a decision about a season
And the weather.
over a moment of bad. Bad weather in a marriage doesn't mean it's over. Bad weather in a child doesn't mean give up on.
Amen.
Bad weather in a ministry doesn't mean that your ministry is not effective. Bad weather in a company doesn't mean you need to get rid of it. It's weather. If there's a difference between weather and season, and you got to be discerning enough if you weren't so busy. not to look out the window at rain and decide that
It is over. Jesus.
Oh, has had a lot of bad way. He's been shipwrecked. He's been beaten. He's been stoned. He's been ostracized. But those were not seasons. That was just left. But in the text today, he knows the difference between seasons and weather. And so he said to Timothy, come before me. In other words, there's something I want to impart to you, and there's something you must impart to you. And it's got an expiration date. He's in jail. He's been in a trial. No man's still with him but God. He's waiting for the evidence of the trial to be exacted upon him. And he says, you can't come at me leisure. Because winter is coming. And I say to you, you can't run from your responsibility as a leader because of bad weather. You can't act because it's rain. It thundered at the first night. But it is. Weather changes. You have to know when it's weather and when it's the season. And Paul said, I can tell this is not like the stones that this is. This is not bad weather. Changing season. And if you're going to come, it reminds me of I went to see my grandmother in the church where I stood in the door. And then one time I went to see her, my friend broke it down to see her, and she came out on her cane. I'd never seen her on a cane. She could talk. She was strong. If you read books about the plantation and you read about the preacher or the devil, my grandmother. Big breasted, big chested, strong, hit an ox in the head with a mallet, knock it out, and split it open with straw. Put on a straw hat out for daylight, picking peas, strong, making buttermilk in the hot oil. Just shut it, get it done. My grandmother was strong. But in the season, she was on the cane. She walked the cane out to the car. She said, Tom, roll down that window. I rolled down the window. She leaned in and she all over my face. She kissed me all over my face and I started crying. She didn't say anything. She just kissed me all over my face and I knew what it meant. I knew she was going to another season. The next I saw her, she was curled in the fetal position. Because we go back to let me come. She was curled up in the bed in the fetal position. And I said, hey, Grandma, I came to see you. And it took her a while to turn over. She turned over. She said, Tom, is that you? I said, yes, ma'am. She said, oh, baby, come over here. Well, I gotta go. I gotta catch my plane. I gotta get back. I gotta go do something. I said, but I'm coming back to see you. She said, yeah. If I was you, I wouldn't wait too long. And when I saw her there, she was the boss. Because it was a season.
Yeah.
Paul says to me, if I was you, I wouldn't wait too long. But what did I say to you? At the end of 20 years of leading, fixing, liking to be around leaders, perpetrating leadership. When he told me to take this, you'll see. He told me to take the same thing that Paul told Timothy. If I was
Jesus.
if you love somebody, love them. If you want to write the book down. If you're going to teach them. If you got a kind word to say to a starving heart, I've been waiting too long. Because every day has an expiration. And if you're not careful by the time, you get to make a decision. You won't be able to do it. There is a spirit of procrastination that hangs around those who have been abused, misused, mistreated, passed on through our genetic DNA. Even though you didn't experience the Holocaust, the effects of the Holocaust affect you. Even though you weren't a slave, the beatings affect you. Your molecular structure, your DNA studies, it affects your DNA. You didn't have the experience. The pain of this experience makes you run from that reminds you of a pain that isn't in your memory. Can I share something with you? Nimrod built the tower to escape a flood he was never in. Some of the proclivities that you have been passed on generationally. Your parents' fault, your grandparents' fault. And now you're halfway through your life. And when the time got back, every day you took it right there and you got 7 years. 75. You got 25 Christmases. 60, 50, you got 15 Christmases. 70, you might have 5. You let my friend tell you to go. My question is, as I prepare you don't build that business up till it stands up and people in the community recognize that they're not just people who relate to you. If I was you, I would wait too long. Listen, if you're going to forgive your wife, if you're going to ever stop being jealous, if I was you, I wouldn't wait too long and come to the throne in the casket and tell her, if you're ever going to love her, if you're ever going to stop thinking good stuff that you don't tell her, if I was you, I wouldn't wait too long. There are spirits of evil and spirits of infirmity and spirit witchcraft. And there are spirits of procrastination. When the enemy comes back to kill,
Steal and to destroy.
and he steals moments because moments are answered prayers. God has given you this moment. And it's how it's you don't build that church. If I was you, we went too long. It's going to get hard, it's going to get tough. If I was you, I wouldn't wait too long. I'm going to ask you something the hardest thing in the world to get from church people. It's not tickets, it's not registration, it's not offerings, it's not music, all of them the same a little bit. With all kinds of stuff. The hardest thing to get from church people is honesty. Because we're so busy trying to fit in, like Adam, who covered himself with fig leaves and hid amongst some trees because he wanted to be one of them. And what he hid behind, Jesus died. Have you been hiding your gift behind excuses? They don't like me. It's a spirit from the garden to the cross to the revelations. If I was you, I would wait too long. As we close out, I want to pray for 100 books, businesses that have opened, churches that have fully flourished, gifts that have been hidden behind hurt feelings, marriages that are just going through the motions. You don't even talk to each other, don't know how to talk to each other, don't know how, what to say. And you're going to do it, But your feelings, or you take it for granted that you have time that you don't have. Old medicine will make you sick. Serena is exactly right. The stuff that should have made you well made you sick. You can hide behind church. You can hide behind work. You can hide behind business. But it's all manifestation of the spirit, procrastination. My last verse to you, after 20-something years, I had preached till we were running all over the church. I've seen us go dancing out the door and slaying on the street. I've seen us get on the plane, still singing and talking in tongues. I've seen us do all kinds of stuff, and eventually we slip right back to the same. This is too serious to dance it up. If you got greatness in you, do it now.
Mm. 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 Mm.
I only want you to know
Mm.
that they're running out of time
Mm.
to come to themselves.
Mm.
Rest in peace, go to